SP Digital. Check them out on Facebook. Hear about that offer that we just heard about, too. Thanks, Stephanie. Great job. All right, so Chris Chinaki, let's talk about fishing. Red beards, bait, and more. So you do bait. Obviously, this is it's in your name for fishing. But it's like a pretty cool setup. How does it work?
Yeah, so I've been open for about 5 years now.
Yep.
And I've tried a couple of things, but the best thing I've tried so far is 24 hours, 7 days a week, open, because some people fish early in the morning, some people fish early at night or late at night, and we're pretty much self-service now. So if I'm not there, you can show up, do change yourself, grab the fish or worms that you want, some hooks, some line, and pretty much get fishing.
Wow. So how'd you get into this, Chris? Tell me about it.
Well, it came to the fact that I couldn't get any live bait that lasted long enough, where you're walking out of a store and they're dying and already turned in your bucket. So I worked at an animal wholesaler for almost 9 years, so I know how to keep Nemo and Dory and all the fish alive down to the chemical level. So with that being said, my fish last a lot longer in the bucket.
Yeah.
You know, with an aerator, I can make them last a couple of days in the car while I'm out ice fishing and stuff.
Wow.
That they do well in the cold weather.
Yeah. So how was your summer season? How'd it go?
Summer season wasn't too bad. A lot more people fishing than this last year.
Yeah.
It's really good. I like to see more people fishing. I like to see younger people out fishing, too. There's not enough kids out fishing. It's a lot of older people. You know, I understand kids are at school, but it's something that I was raised up on, was fishing. It was one thing I like to get out and go do a lot.
I have such a warm spot for the Valley Spring Sportsman's Club. They do that youth fishing derby early June every year, and it's just good. It's great to see little kids fishing with mom and dad, big brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles, grandparents, and just older generations passing that on to the kids to see kids fishing. Because I grew up fishing. We fished all the time. That was a happy Saturday, man.
It was great. And if you could if you could learn it enough on your own, you could take your pole and go by yourself.
That's what we did.
Exactly.
You know, we get night crawlers in the backyard, collect them, and you know.
I love catching night crawlers.
Yeah, make a little lunch, brown paper sack of lunch, and bye, Mom, going fishing on my bike and take off. No cell phone, no devices,
phones, nothing.
And just, I
come back when it's dark.
Yeah, come back when it's dark, exactly. Yeah. And we had all our fishing holes and places we love to go. Yeah. Sometimes we'll just sit there on the shores and just catch the same pumpkin seed over and over again. But it was fun. It was just fun, fishing, which is great. And then ice fishing, too, we were talking off air. Man, last year was there was nothing for ice.
Nothing local.
We didn't have ice last year. There was no ice.
No.
The year before, we barely had ice. It's been a few years since we had a real good freeze for ice fishing. I don't know. What are you predicting this season?
What I'm feeling, so what I've seen so far is it's going to be warmer than normal, but still expected to be cold. Yeah. So it's going to be pockets of colder areas. So anywhere in this area, we could have a warmer day here, but you can go to Charlton and you got locked up ponds. And people are fishing on 4 or 5 inches of ice. Yeah. And that happened overnight. Yeah. A couple of days. Ice fishing, I'm hoping it's going to be cold. I'm hoping we get some locked up ponds and lakes around here. I like seeing a lot of locals fish. Of course, you can go out western Mass and go up north, but it's not the same of being home and local fishing around your favorite ponds and spots.
So what's the deal? What's your take on ice fishing? Why is it so fun? I mean, because from a distance, it might look a little boring. But
and cold.
If you're out there, it's fun. It's just fun. What's fun about it?
I got a tent this last couple of years. I got a heater in there. I bring a sleeping bag and a cot, and I pretty much pimp it out where I'm hanging out with the dog, and I got a camera under the ice, and I'm teasing the fish to somehow eat the bait that I have on the hook. Yeah. So it's fun jigging. It's fun jigging in the winter. Yeah. I mean, it's a great time. You can cook out there in the middle of the lake. No one's going to bother you.
It's all about the food.
So I think the terminology is my favorite. We're pimping, we're jigging. We're doing a whole lot of things. You got to come out and check it out.
And food. It's always about food. You bring something. You're warming something up. You get a little cook stove or something. Nice.
Got the venison.
Yeah.
You usually bring in deer meat and stuff like that.
Right. Oh, right. That's a good time.
And the warm fire, I like that feeling.
Yeah.
The smell.
Trying to keep warm, little shelter and all that stuff. Yeah. And friends, and just having a great time, like on a Sunday afternoon or a Saturday.
So where are you going to be? We're all coming, We're all coming out.
I'm usually on Webster Lake. I like to go to Aquatic, but it just isn't locked up enough. Yeah. I am trying to get together with the Recreation Department this year in Thompson to possibly do a tournament for the bait shop. so I can get a bunch of locals and people like that, get the kids out, and get a couple prizes and stuff going like that.
And then, again, when you're doing it's kind of everything's chill, and then you hear, fish on!
Yeah.
Right? Everybody runs to the flag.
All running.
Oh, man, it's the best.
So, Gary, we're going to get a bullhorn. We're going to go out to Webster Lake. Chris! Where are you?
I'll be there.
Yeah, so Chris, this is so cool. Chris Chinaki, again, out of some bad experiences with fate, he's like, I can do better. I'm going to open my own place, man.
That's right.
And it's working out 24 hours a day, self-serve. So is it like an honor system thing, a little cash box or
honor
something?
System.
Cameras everywhere.
Cameras are in there. I got to weld up a little cash box. I have $20 sitting up there.
Yeah.
People have been honest. Nothing's been missing.
Yeah.
It's a lot of returning customers, and it's been really good. I get some new ones here and there. I can't complain. The people are nice, and it's nice always hearing that they're sinking hooks.
Yeah, that's wonderful. So again, where are you located?
I am located at 136 Brandy Hill Road in Thompson, Connecticut.
Yeah.
I'm right past the Thompson Rod and Gun Club.
Yeah.
24-hour self-service. If I'm there after work, I can help you out with the credit card. Otherwise, it's cash, PayPal, and or Cash App. So
okay.
A couple of methods.
Cool.
Yeah, so 136 Brandy Hill Road in Thompson. Redbeard's Bait. Why Redbeard?
I had a big red beard. I shaved it and went to a mustache. So it's getting cold again. I'm thinking about growing a beard out.
Grow the beard or change the name. Pick one.
That's where I'm at. I'm going back to the beard.
Yeah,
fits the shop.
Big red beard. It'll keep you warm for ice fishing.
Oh yes.
Redbeard's Bait and More, gang. 136 Brandy Hill Road in Thompson. They're on Facebook. They're on Instagram. Stop by. Open 24 hours. Self-serve honor system. Let's go fishing. Sounds great. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Gary.
All right, Missy, you get the last word. Thompson.